Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, got a review for you. This time we have this 84 rated Chong. Now I know I'm a little bit late on this since it's a winter wildcard and a few promos have been out since then. But I have had a little bit of time off, had a holiday, had work and all this. But I'm back, I've got about 18 reviews to edit in one day here. But anyway, so this Chong, so he's 6'1", got 4-star, 4-star. On his alternate positions he can play left mid cam and also left wing, so he does have a little bit of variety to be fair. But he is in the championship, so you might not be able to get the easiest of links to him. On stats then, so he's got 85 pace, then 99 shooting, which is what I love about this promo. It reminds me a little bit of the Scream cards. He's got 78 passing, 82 dribbling, and he's 68 physical. So on paper, looks like quite a nice card all round. I decided to play him up front, obviously, in like a 3-5-2 because I'm trying out that recently. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It generally does mean a lot. And I'll see you after the positives and negatives. Peace.
Just from beneath the sand, place can take me across, seems so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she's hate. I know the reason she's so far away. How could we run from everything we have done? It only takes us one more step to fall. How could we run?
So on to my overall thoughts about this Chong card then. Now, he has got a little bit of weirdness to this card. Now, the reason why I say this is because he's not really got the best of stats besides the shooting. He's generally quite an average card all around. This is why he's so cheap, because he's in the championship. He's not really got the best of stats, but we'll go through it then. So the 4-star, 4-star is obviously quite nice about the card. The 4-star weak foot is actually a little bit inconsistent at times, because he's got 99 shooting. You'd expect this to be very good on both feet, but sometimes that right foot would be a little bit inconsistent at times, so you do need to be careful of that. Now, the 4-star skills obviously is a minimum necessity in my opinion, but with this card, he's not really the most agile of cards, so you might struggle with those 4-star skills to pull them off in like sticky situations. Now, next to me is the pace. Now, generally speaking, it wasn't bad, not amazing. 85 plus the engine, which I recommend just to boost that agility up a little bit more and that pace. He's not slow, don't get me wrong, but he will get outpaced by the fast fullbacks and a few of the fast centre backs. Now, the shooting. Obviously, literally one of the best in the game, generally so good. The 99 finishing is exceptional, those Travellas going really nice, their shot power is exceptional. Like, what really is there more to say? The shooting is exceptional on the right, on the left foot. The right foot, as I talked about, he would miss a few even with the 99 shooting, but generally speaking, that left foot is an absolute corker of card. So let's say if you have a cheap team and you want a really good finisher, you don't really care about like agility or pace or all that, you just need an out and out strike, score your goal. I definitely would recommend this card as a cheap team. He's very lethal in front of goal. Now the passing for me, again, very average. This card is just a very all-round average card. This is why I feel like he's so cheap. But obviously he's got like really high shooting, so that's going to make him exceptionally good for his price. But as I said, the passing is very average, it's very hit and miss. He can do the easy ones, not really anything technical. Now, the dribbling is where I feel like I have a little bit of issues with this card. He's got 82 agility, but it doesn't really feel like he's 6'1", and he doesn't really turn the best. And as well, this is maybe why the weak foot was a little bit inconsistent at times. He had the 76 composure, which again is a little bit frustrating at times, along with those reactions and also balance and strength. All these just don't really go well together to make him a very nimble, swift attacker. It just makes him a little bit more blocky in my opinion. Now, next up for me is his physical attributes. So he's got the 52 head and accuracy and he's got the 59 jumping. Now he is 6'1", and I did actually score a header with him, but generally speaking, I would advise going against it. Only if you really have to use him in the air. Obviously he's 6'1", so he can head the ball, but generally speaking, I would advise against it with them low stats. Now, with the stamina, depending on where you play him, if you play him striker, I don't really think this is an issue. It's going to last 90 minutes with the right instructions, but anywhere else, I feel like he might struggle with that stamina, and he might burn off around like the 70th minute or something like that, and you might need to bring him off. But, as I've already talked about, that strength is a little bit low, in my opinion, as well as that balance. He will get pushed off very, very easily, and since he doesn't really have the agility or the pace to try and take away from them defenders, it is a little bit of a hard card to use, in my opinion. So, on to my overall scores about the card then. Now, first, me kicking it off is the pace. Now, overall for the pace, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I don't really think I can give it any higher than that, because he does actually feel a little bit slow at times. But generally speaking, he will be able to get from goal and push some of them slower centre-backs like the Van Dijk, stuff like that. Now, the shooting for me, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Reason being, I can't give it a 10 out of 10, purely because that low composure and also the weak foot is a little bit inconsistent at times. But generally speaking, other than that, it's so good. Generally, well, obviously, it's going to be one of the best in the game. He's got 99 stats. Now, the passing for me, overall, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. Again, very average, nothing amazing in this. He's just going to do the simple 1-2s and that's about it. Now, next for me is the dribbling. Now, this is what I had the most issues with, just because he's 6'1" and he's not really got the best of attributes. So overall for this, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I just feel like it could be a little bit better, and this would probably make the card more like a more usable card overall, in my opinion. Now, the physicals me, he's got nothing on the appealing side of things. The stamina is the only one that's okay at times, but generally, it's still not amazing. So overall for this, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10 as well. So, on overall score for me then, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 overall. I can't get any higher than that because he has just got the good shooting, and that is really nice at times, but overall, you do need a better player all around in my opinion. So, on value of coins then, I'm going to give this card a 7 out of 10 value of coins. He's not bad, he's not amazing, he's Dutch, so he might get a few licks like Van Dijk and stuff like that, but he is championship, so he's going to be really hard to get into a team, and especially as he's not really going to be amazing off the bench as like a super sub and stuff like that, but generally speaking, you probably would stay away from this card. He is a fun card, but he also is a very hard card to use. But that's all for my review. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It generally does help the channel out a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so I'll see you next view, and peace out, guys.